Holy Father says Christians must surrender to God. River State monarch extol His Holiness Olumba Olumba Obo. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords says it's time to honor the name of God. Abba set for peace march in Ghana. Welcome to BCS News Update on Starcross Television. I am Irene Ulaito, here with the news in details. The Holy Father, His Holiness Olumba Olumba Obu, admonished all Christians to faithfully and totally surrender unto God alone to experience God's action in all their undertaking. His Holiness made the admonition during the divine service held at the Great Hall of Brotherhood of the Cross and Star on Sunday. His Holiness Olumba Olumba Obu strongly advised members to totally and unconditionally surrender unto the Holy Father, trust and love Him, and shun unbelieving, adding that He has given members power to do all things, hence no need to go into necromancy.
He said that same power will be given to you. You put your own power in the pocket because of unbelief. Because if you were to believe in Him, if you have surrendered to Him, you will not go before anybody and kneel down. I said, pray for me. So you see, this is it. This is how you know those who worship God, those who believe in God, those who have surrendered completely to Him. Because you cannot go anywhere. Because you believe in Him, because you are His, He has given you the same power. Always running your Father at home pronouncement. What about you? Has He not given you the same power? What? Answer me now. Don't you have the same power?
The Holy Father emphasized that Christians should surrender fully to God, as it is impossible to serve God and mammon and still expect full answers to prayers.
And when you request for anything, He will not answer you. Because you are not His. You are not serving Him. You are serving God and mammon and other things. They will want to surrender yourself to Him. Dear brethren, I said, dear brethren, He will transform Himself into you. And you will be as powerful. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ.
The Holy Father reiterated on the importance of using the name of God, O, the omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent God advantageously, if only members will unconditionally subject themselves to the Creator. Using biblical lessons from St. Matthew Gospel chapter 10 verse 24 to 26, St. John Gospel chapter 14 verse 12 to 18, and St. Mark chapter 16 verse 16 to 18, His Holiness Olumba Olumba Obu noted the importance of humility, God as the greatest, the promised comforter, as well as baptism and acts of greater works as promised by our Lord Jesus Christ. The Holy Father also drew his witness from Matthew chapter 17 verse 15 to 20 and noted that not believing in the power of spoken words make people to go astray, adding that if Christians believe and have faith in God, even their shadow can heal the sick. He emphasized that if members of the BCS fold work for the Holy Father judiciously, He will make them aborigines of His kingdom.
So you see, when you work for Him, He makes you an aborigine in His kingdom. In the name of the Lord Jesus Christ.
King J.W. Okruket Nabiget XIV, J.P. Okanama of Ngol Land, Andoni, all in River State, extol the universal leader of Brotherhood of the Cross and Star, His Holiness Olumba Olumba Obu, for his sterling qualities. Speaking recently during his visit to the BCS World Headquarters, 34 Ambo Street, Calabar, King Nabiget said he came to Brotherhood of the Cross and Star to receive everlasting peace, adding that since his baptism into Brotherhood of the Cross and Star, the Holy Father has blessed him and restored peace in each area of jurisdiction.
In 1975, after the death of my father, and I climbed the stool, vision came and said, for me to have peace in me and on my stool, I must go to Calabar and see the Father and take baptism. So I came that time at 26 Mbukba, not even Ambo here, long time, 75. So I came, I took my baptism by late Pastor Ufu, something like that. So after the baptism, I went back. So since then, I have been coming almost two times, 3 times a year to see the Father, and the Father has been giving me the blessings, and I have been ruling very fine. My place is quiet. Everywhere the local government is in order. My hometown, that is Ngo town, where I am the overall king and first-class traditional ruler, is in peace.
Speaking further, His Majesty King Nnabiget said he has found God and peace and brotherhood of the cross and star. That is why he came to pay homage to the heavenly monarch.
I found peace here, and I found God here, and that's why I'm here.
He also advised royal fathers who are in search of peace and stability to embrace leader Olumba Obu, for he alone can give peace, and no occultism, concoction from native doctors or anywhere can give them peace except the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, His Holiness Olumba Obu.
No occultism, no concoction, no native doctor, nothing. Any man. And not even to talk of traditional rulers that will go and have peace and have blessing, apart from coming to see our Father, the God, here.
He also said he has seen the light, God, truth and peace and brotherhood of the cross and star. He advised humanity to trust in the Holy Father in order to receive his salvation. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us. This is BCS News Update on Starcross Television. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords, His Holiness Olumba Obu, has recently pronounced from his throne of mercy that the time has come for all to honor and glorify God's holy name. He said the glory of God's kingdom is constantly pervading the earth and bringing to ruin the kingdoms of this world. Speaking further at the BCS World Headquarters, 34 Ambo Street, Calabar, the Supreme Father said, "Gone are the days where battles were fought against God and organized blasphemy made against His holy name. Now and in the time to come shall be the primary duty of all living to honor God's holy name and accept His children as carriers of life and light."
As you can see, the glory of His kingdom is constantly pervading the earth and bringing to ruin the kingdoms of this world. Gone are the days when battles were fought against our God and organized blasphemy made against His holy name. Now and in the times to come, it shall be the primary duty of all men, women, infants, adults, great, small, old and young, to honor His holy name and accept His children as carriers of light and life.
Members of the Association of Brotherhood Academic Scholars, ABBAS, are now set for their annual International Evangelical Mission, otherwise known as the ABBAS Peace March. In a very colorful occasion marking the flag-off ceremony for the 13th edition of ABBAS Peace March 2019, the Holy Father hoisted the national flag of the Republic of Ghana as host nation of this year's Peace March. Noting the successes recorded by the fellowship in previous outings to Sierra Leone, Liberia and Uganda, the Holy Father expressed optimism that the ABBAS trip to the Republic of Ghana will be a huge success.
I've already dispatched my angels to Ghana
Speaking further, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, His Holiness Olumba Olumba Obu, noted the problems in the world, but admonished all to remain faithful to God. He said, any nation that acknowledges the need for peace and approaches God, for same shall be granted. Adding that Ghana is a contact point for peace in Africa and the world at large. The Supreme Father said members of the Association of Brotherhood Academic Scholars, while in Ghana, must inform the world of the failure of international agencies and governments of nations, and also draw the attention of the public to the presence of the Prince of Peace on earth.
Government, international agencies have all failed to keep man peace. It is therefore time to inform the world that the Supreme Keeper of Peace is here. Let them know that no amount of peace pacts and carnal advocacy can bring the desired peace into the world. Now is the time to tell all nations of the world and religious bodies that the Prince of Peace, who conquered Hades and death, is seated mightily on the throne of His Father. His name is His Holiness Olumba.
On his part, Bishop-elect Amisa Jonah, who represented Brotherhood of the Cross and Star, Ghana, expressed appreciation to the Holy Father for giving the people of Ghana the chance to host the 2019 Abbas Peace March.
We say that Ghana is so grateful and so thankful to our Father, having come fresh from the wonderful blessings of the great our Father. We are so grateful and so delighted to host God Almighty in the Republic of Ghana.
He said Ghanaians are ready to receive the Holy Father, having benefited from his pronouncement of peace in 2015 when the nation held her general election. The Abbas Peace March is billed for Monday 18 to Sunday 24th March 2018 at Accra and Kumasi, respectively. That was the news in details. Let's look at the headlines once again. Holy Father says Christians must surrender to God. River State monarch extol His Holiness Olumba Olumba Obu. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords says it's time to honor the name of God. Abbasite set for Peace March in Ghana. Thank you for staying with us. I am Irene Olaito. Bye-bye.